Welcome to Motor Scene's Power Lap. In each episode, 5 of the 50 fastest cars on the planet takes on our treacherous circuit. And only the top 25 quickest on our lap times board will earn their place in the grand finale race at the legendary Circuit de la Sarthe. Hold on tight, because this is Motor Scene's Power Lap. And he's off. It's the grand finale of the first season, where we'll find out which 25 race cars will earn their spot in the ultimate showdown. Taking the stage is the Glickenhaus P4 Competizione, armed with 450 horsepower and raring to go. Not the most brutish machine, but MIG is wringing every ounce of performance from it, determined to set a blistering time. Flat out down the straight, the P4 hits 240 kilometers per hour. The engine singing a glorious aria of precision engineering. Into Hammerhead now, and what a display. Clean, controlled, and oh so graceful. It's as if the P4 is saying, "Curves, is that all you've got?" Blasting down the back straight, MIG plants his foot, pushing the Competizione to its absolute limit. A daring dive into follow-through. The Glickenhaus is flirting with the edge of the track, 2 wheels on the grass. He's back on it, braking hard for Carpenter, and the P4 obeys like a loyal hound. Into Gambon, the line is smooth as butter, and across the line he goes. 1:14.5. The Glickenhaus grabs 3rd place, an incredible achievement just 1 second shy of the leader. A truly stellar performance for this underdog racer. And here it comes. The track version of a car that already left its mark in our road car division. This is the McLaren P1 GTR, boasting a staggering 986 horsepower, even more powerful than its civilized sibling. MIG dives into Wilson, and the P1 GTR feels oddly tame, despite the raging storm of power beneath its sleek skin. Into Chicago and on. Did he just treat that corner like a straight? Absolutely astounding grip. Down the straight, and the GTR unleashes its fury, pinning MIG to his seat like a fighter pilot. Into Hammerhead, MIG is calm and composed, managing the beast with precision. On the back straight, the acceleration is nothing short of lunacy. So far, it's a flawless lap, a symphony of speed and control. Braking for follow-through, MIG nails the line, showing off the P1 GTR's perfect balance. On the final stretch, the GTR twitches, skimming the dirt, and MIG's wrestling it back under control as he approaches Carpenter. No room for error at these speeds, folks. Into Gambon, the line is tight and precise. He crosses the line and the clock stops. And it's a new leader. 1:12.9. The McLaren shaves off half a second from the previous best and snatches the top spot at the 11th hour. This is edge of your seat excitement, folks. And he's off. MIG takes command of the Peugeot 905 Evo, a 650 horsepower beast from the golden age of prototype racing. Into Wilson, and MIG is keeping it cautious. But the 905 already sounds like it's begging to be unleashed. Out of the short straight and into Chicago, the Peugeot roars like a lion on the hunt, slicing through the corner with precision. Down the main straight, and it's a blur. Approaching Hammerhead, and what's this? A surprising angle of attack, daringly tight, bold but effective. The 905 handles it beautifully, accelerating hard out of the bend. Charging down the back straight, it's all systems go as MIG prepares for the follow-through. Blazing past Bentley, the Peugeot shows no signs of letting up. But hold on, here comes the Carpenter, and the ties lock up. MIG wrestles the car back under control, narrowly saving the lap from disaster. Into Gambon, and oh, a cheeky little slide across the line. That puts the Peugeot in 6th place. Considering the fierce competition and the razor-thin margins, this is a commendable result for the French contender. Not bad at all.
And he's off. Mig takes on the Mercedes-AMG GT3, packing 520 horsepower and a reputation to defend. Down the Dunsfold Straight, it's not the cleanest launch, but the AMG picks up pace. Into Wilson, precise and tight, showing good balance. Through Chicago, nimble yet solid, it hugs the apex. But let's see how it handles the acceleration. On the straight, the AMG bellows with that deep, unmistakable Mistral. At Hammerhead, a sharp downshift keeps it pinned to the tarmac, smoothly pulling through the turn. Out on the straight, Mig rings every ounce of speed, the car thundering ahead. Into follow through, and the AMG streaks past like a comet grazing the Bentley. Downshift snapped cleanly for Carpenter. Though Mig, true to form, takes a detour through the grass. A solid entry into Gambon, pushing hard and across the line.
The AMG GT3 into 17th place, nestled among its GT3 siblings. A respectable lap, but nowhere near troubling the top contenders.
And he's off. What better way to close out the season finale than with a sunset backdrop and one final lap? The Ferrari 488 GT3 from 2011, boasting 500 horsepower, takes center stage for its chance at glory. Mig wastes no time, pushing the Ferrari hard through the opening curves. The 488 responds like a ballet dancer, agile, poised, and utterly confident. On the straight, its acceleration shines as Mig rings out every ounce of speed. Into Hammerhead, Mig brakes late. Come on, Mig, one last push. Short shifting on the exit, taming the beast and launching onto the back straight. The Ferrari tears into follow through, full tilt, like a red streak in the fading light. Dunsfold's twilight sky watches as this masterpiece dances on the edge of grip. Approaching Carpenter, the Ferrari scrapes its underside on the entry. Sparks flying everywhere. Into Gambon, perfect and clean, Mig crosses the finish line for the final time.
1:14.69 puts the 488 GT3 in 7th, a respectable finish among its peers. And that's it, folks. The 100th car, the 50th race car, has completed its lap. The grid is now set. 25 road cars and 25 race cars are locked in for the epic final showdown at Circuit de la Sarthe. It's been a pleasure to have you on this incredible journey. Subscribe to Motor Scene, and we'll see you at the grand finale.